Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody. Sorry, it has been crazy. I, for the life of me, could not get YouTube to behave. I will in a second when I'm done with what I'm doing. Who's ever sending the hearts? Can you stop? I appreciate the love, but I'm trying to get set up and it's distracting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I got to go in and reopen everything that I shut because I'm a big dummy. Okay. I think I've got everything up and going. Yeah, I was sideways and had to exit because it was mess up. It messed up. So I exited out and then messaged you and said I had to restart. That's why I had to restart because it was sideways. Which is why, in turn, you lost me. I only did 28 questions. So we're going to start with 28 and work our way up. And I've not been home for very long, so we'll see if anybody else comes in. Otherwise, we will wait. We'll wait and see if anybody else comes in. If not, I don't know. I lost my black mask. So I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm cleaning. Or not tomorrow, but over the next couple days. I'm going to get rid of these pictures. Coley, read my pinned comments. Hi, John Cena. Cynthia Ramirez. I am a man. Been a man since birth. Well, then when I post something in a pinned message, read it. And then you wouldn't get yelled at. And I don't know how old you are. I'm glad you have parents. At least you're not, alone in the world. I don't ask your age, and I don't want you asking my age. We are going to go ahead and get started. I already said hi. On what we're doing tonight. If I can open up the right window. We are going to be doing trivia. We're going to be doing ecosystem trivia. If you think you can do it without problems. Anyway, number 1. Lake Bikil is one of the world's largest lakes. Up to blank percent of the animals that are found in it are endemic to it. Lake Bikil is one of the world's largest lakes. Up to blank percent of the animals are endemic to it. Is it A, 60%, B, 12%, C, 80%, or D, 30%? Again, Lake Bikil is one of the world's largest lakes. Up to blank percent of the animals are endemic to it. Is it A, 60%, B, 12%, C, 80%, D, 30%? It is C, 80%. Number 2. River deltas are places of blank. A, low diversity, B, high diversity, C, grasslands depollution. River deltas are places of A, low biodiversity, B, high biodiversity, C, grasslands depollution. It is B, high biodiversity. You only need John Cena 4674. You only need to put the answer in once. You're going to end up getting booted for spam. Rivers are important biomes. One of the larger rivers is A, the Thames, B, the Yangtze, C, Jordan, or D, Yellow. And that Yellow River is in my neck of the woods, maybe. One of the larger rivers in the world, and it's important, is either the A, Thames, B, the Yangtze, C, the Jordan, or D, Yellow. Once you've answered, keep your answer. It is B, the Yangtze in China, and I just lost my place again. I do apologize if I offended anybody coming into the channel today because I had a rough time getting in and my patience were a little bit thin. Let's see, where am I? Mangrove forest or mangrove swamps are found along the blank zone of coast. Is it A, tidal zone, B, intertidal zone, C, coral reefs, or D, beaches? Mangrove forest or mangrove swamps are found along the blank zone of coast. Is it A, tidal, B, intertidal, C, coral, C, coral, I can't say it, C, coral reefs, or D, beaches? It is B, intertidal zones. The Mediterranean forest is a special kind of forest that is found in the Mediterranean area, but it can also be found elsewhere. Where is that elsewhere? Is it A, Wyoming, B, California, C, China, or D, Oregon? The Mediterranean forest is a special kind of forest that is, of course, found in the Mediterranean area, but it can also be found where? Only give one answer. I don't know why you would change it. Unless you're sure you're right. As I was saying, the Mediterranean forest is a special kind of forest that is found in the Mediterranean area, but it can also be found elsewhere. Where is that elsewhere? A, Wyoming, B, California, C, China, D, Oregon. B is not China. It is B, California. Another type of grassland is called a montane grassland. They couldn't exist without what other landform? A, sand dunes, B, deserts, C, lakes, or D, mountains? Another type of grassland is called a montane grassland. They couldn't exist without what other landform? Is it A, sand dunes, B, deserts, C, lakes, or D, mountains? It is D, mountains. The Pennatal in Brazil is a type of blank. Is it A, flooded grassland, B, a flooded forest, C, a wetland, or D, I made it up? The Pennatal is a type of A, flooded grassland, B, a flooded forest, C, a wetland, or D, it doesn't exist. It is actually A. It is a flooded grassland. Or it could also be a wetland, depending upon how you look at it. It's sort of like the Everglades. The Everglades is a wetland, but it is also a flooded grassland. Mixed forest or temperate broadleaf forest are one of the most blank biomes in the world. Is it A, endangered, B, unique, C, widespread, or D, the most dense? Mixed forest or temperate broadleaf forest are one of the most A, endangered, B, unique, C, widespread, or D, densest? It is 6:30. My time. I don't know what time it is your time. D-Man 9FP. Did you answer the question about the mixed forest? Or is that for the Penatal? You're welcome, John Cena, 4674. The answer for the last question is C. It is one of the most widespread biomes. Next question. Tropical coniferous forest can be found where? A, in pockets along the coast, B, on mountains, C, higher latitudes than rainforest, or D, near the tip of South America and Africa. A tropical coniferous forest can be found where? In pockets along the coast, B, on mountains, C, at higher latitudes than rainforest, or D, near the tip of South America and Africa. Always go with your first answer. Thank you, D-Man. Oh, you're asking a question. You don't know about what? Walk Me Down, Johnny Walker editor edition. That is a long screen name. John Cena, 4674, and Carry Me Through. Are you answering this one? Or should I go ahead and give the answer? Oh, well, guess. That's what I would do. Because who knows? You could be 100% right. I'll read it one more time. Tropical coniferous forest can be found where? In pockets along the coast, B, on mountains, C, at higher latitudes than rainforest, or D, near the tip of South America and Africa. If you said B, you are 100% correct. There are two main types of tropical forest. We know of the rainforest, but the other forest is called what? Is it A, dry forest, B, subtropical, C, broadleaf, or D, annual? There are two main types of tropical forest. We know rainforest, but the other forest is called what? A, dry forest, B, subtropical, C, broadleaf, or D, annual? Hold on, guys. I gotta open a window. Okay. Ow, I hit the wrong thing. The answer is A. Sorry for being loud. It is A, dry forest. There is a tropical rainforest and a tropical dry forest. This one, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Terrestrial biomes can be found where? Terrestrial biomes can be found where? A, in water, B, in space, C, on land, or D, on your skin? Terrestrial biomes can be found where? In water? I'm sorry, A, in water, B, in space, C, on land, or D, on your skin? The answer is C, on land. Terrestrial, yeah. Land, yeah. Okay, next question. A steppe is a kind of what? A, grassland, B, deciduous, C, a hot desert, or D, a rare type of wetland. A steppe is a type of what? A, grassland, B, deciduous, C, hot desert, or D, a rare type of wetland. Oh, maybe it is pronounced steppe. I thought it was steep. Maybe it is steppe. Steppe. Okay, I mispronounced it. It's steppe. Sorry, guys. A steppe is a type of what? A, grassland, B, deciduous, C, a hot desert, or D, a rare type of wetland? And the answer is A, it is a grassland. An estuary is a really cool biome. What tree can be found growing in estuaries that are tropical? An estuary is a really cool biome. What tree can be found growing in estuaries that are tropical? Is it A, willows, B, oaks, C, palms, or D, mangroves? And there may be others, but I'm looking for one in particular. An estuary is a really cool biome. What tree can be found growing in estuaries that are tropical? Is it A, willows, B, oaks, C, palm, or D, mangroves? And the answer that I am looking for are D, mangroves. This is where we left off last time. So these questions are from the last series. Guys, I'm only going. Yes, I've heard that. I've heard they're expanding north, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. D-Man 9FP, you can actually speak on that. You're probably more versed than I am on it. I imagine it will change the ecosystems in the area that they're expanding into. But will they help reduce storm damage? Anyway, I asked this question in the last round, but I'm going to go through these again because I got different people in live, except for carrying me through. The pelagic zone in the ocean is also known as blank. The abyssal zone, which is the deepest part of the ocean. B, open ocean. C, shoreline, or D, beach. The pelagic zone in the ocean is also known as blank. A, the abyssal zone. B, the open ocean. C, shoreline, or D, beach. I am only going to go to 7 o'clock because I have to get stuff done. It is B. It is open ocean. Cold deserts occur in a few places in the world. One of these locations is blank. Is it A, Africa, B, Greenland, C, Antarctica, D, Maine, or E, B, and C? Debatable. That is never really a good thing. Don't spam the answer or you're going to be removed. It is, well, it's not D in this case. It is actually either Greenland, Antarctica, or E. It could be one of those three. One coastal desert is known to exist in Chile. One coastal desert is known to exist in Chile. What is its name? Is it Atacama, B, Agua, C, Mojave, or D, ricegrass? One coastal desert is known to exist in Chile. What is its name? I'm waiting for one more answer. Just hold tight. I don't know if our other player left or not. Okay, it is A, Atacama, because agua is just water in Spanish. Mojave is a desert in the United States. It is a hot desert. And rice grass is actually just a plant that grows in the Atacama Desert. Oceans cover how much of the Earth's surface? Oceans cover how much of the Earth's surface? Is it A, 20%, B, 80%, C, 70%, or D, 50%? Oceans cover how much of the Earth's surface? Is it A, 20%, B, 80%, C, 70%, or D, 50%? Okay, guys, that's it for that. Because we need to go over this before I run out of time. Oh, I'm sorry. It is 70%. 70% of the Earth is covered in ocean. So it would be C. I apologize. Our next live, we are going to be talking about the 1 p.m. live is going to be swamps, and the 7 p.m. live is going to be on marshes. And then Friday's live, we are going to be talking about the Grand Kankakee Marsh. I was hoping to actually be able to get out and get video or footage of it. There's actually Grand Kankakee Marsh is really, really interesting. If you haven't heard about it, you really need to be in the 1 o'clock live. on Friday. The other live for that day is going to be the Everglades. And then Saturday, we are going to be doing for the last day of August, for lives anyway, we're going to be doing Learn to Care Woodstock. And then that's at 1 p.m. And then August 30th, we are doing the black-necked stork. So we're covering an animal that actually lives in the Everglades. How perfect is that? And that may or may not have been planned. Just saying, I really don't think it was. I think it was just accident. Hi, Jamie Dorn. Welcome to live. So I like to give people a chance to sort of chat. Oh, very cool. Seems to me that one of the zoos down that way has them in their, where they breed within the zoo, which is really cool. I believe it's the Brevard Zoo. Brevard? Is that the right one? I think so. Really, really cool. You're welcome. If you have never been to my live, I generally do nature stuff. Today, definitely we covered some nature stuff by doing trivia. September is right around the corner, and we will be featuring, because I know I have people who love fish, we will be covering beluga sturgeon, paddlefish, and those are the only fish we're covering that time around. And then in October, we are covering leatherback sea turtles and the Yangtze giant softshell turtle, which is sort of aquatic. And then we will also be talking about estuaries and coral reefs. Taking a look at what a flooded grassland is a little bit later. So yeah, we have some interesting stuff coming up for you. As far as videos go that are coming up this week, I have to look and see because I forget, because I get busy. This week is this upcoming month is going to be really a crazy one for me. If you have not heard, we are very, very close to reaching 3,000 points, 3,000 public watch hours, which means big things for the channel. I'm excited. Not this week, but next week. The lineup is narwhal, manta rays as a group, armored catfish as a group, Eurasian otter, and kingfishers as a group. This week, however, I got to get that done. We will be looking at we already have one of those videos up. Tomorrow's video, hopefully, if I get it done, is going to be the green moray eel. We'll also be taking a look at later squid as a group. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, D-Man 9FP. Guys, I am going to be signing off. Thank you for coming into live. Have a great one and enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye.